Today's update is definitely going to be epic. I am picking up a new surfboard, and I actually picked up some of the accessories already from Surf Supply in Oceanside, and I'm going to show you some of that gear right now, and then I'm going to match that up with the actual stick when I pick it up from TC. Okay, so I picked up a handful of gear. Of course, some wax. We're going to do warm water since the water is heating up just a little bit. And I think that's going to get us going into the season. Maybe mix it with a little bit of cool water if we need to. Track pad here, kind of a wide style. I didn't go for the longboard setup that has an extra little section up top. I might consider that, but at this point I might just go with the traditional kicker traction pad for the back. And of course we're going with the Brada version, Kalohe and Dino. And went for the Creatures of Leisure 8-footer with a leash. The new surfboard is going to be a 7.4, so I think that'll give me enough room on that one. Of course, I didn't do a whole lot of research. I just grabbed this bad boy. So, and then how about this? Unlimited fins, kind of a big boy. I'm actually going to try to mess around with two different kinds of fins. I'm going to pick up another one from Tony at TC. I think he's usually got some true aims in there, and that might be an actual different fin setup, but I wanted to have a couple options with the surfboard right off the bat, and that looked like a nice fin for me, so we'll see how that works in different conditions. And of course, the FCS bag, a little bit rounded on the nose. It's because this surfboard is going to be a little thicker, or a little more full on the nose. And I have several of these bags, and they work pretty well from FCS. A little bit of padding and ventilation set up. I mean, your wax still will melt to it, but it seems to help out a little bit, and there's definitely some cushion in there. It has kind of this little Velcro. That's for your fin setup if you can fit it in there. I haven't tried it with a big boy fin to see if that works, or if I'll just be taking that fin out. But with my shorties, a lot of times I actually will have the fins on. So there you go. That's a handful of the accessories that I picked up for this board. Okay, on the road, gonna go pick up that new stick. Can't wait to just rub that thing, the rails, the contours, everything, basically ready for my fingers to touch. And then from there, I'm gonna go over and pick up my other surfboard, my pointy rip stick thruster that is getting a ding repair on the tail. And then from there, I'm headed back, and I'm going to set the new surfboard up and probably re-wax the thruster as well. At least take off all the old wax if it's not off yet, and that way that thing is ready for use for the right day or when I'm feeling it. Oh shit. Okay, I just got on site, came in the shop, and gonna run along that thing right there. Woo! Okay, got a little bit of wakeboard action here.
Top, the two on the inside are my shapes.
Okay.
These are wakeboards too. These right here, these are bitchin' looking little boards. They're under 5 foot.
Oh wow. Try to check out the fin, see if this thing fits in this thing. Of course, I had to take one of Tony's screwdrivers because I only have the key for small fins. But I did figure out this little guy goes back in there, but then look at, there's a little plate right here. So I'm going to have to wait for the big guy to come out and actually school me up on this. Kook of the day style. Yeah, this little plate here seems like it'd be able to hold it on, or maybe it's just for looks when you first buy it, but basically if I come in there I can pop that in like that, but extra parts, usually my problem. So let's start with the side bites first. Something I should know how to do. Oh, there's no screws in there. Oh, good thing I checked, because I'd be not doing too well in the world without that. So I got it to go in, I put it in the thing in here, but I didn't know what that little plate was about. So I'm like, see that? So you just, yeah.
That's the little plate's all about.
Right.
Okay, so now.
And I needed a real screwdriver. That was pretty cool.
So now, you want to put this plate in. Okay, so the plate goes in.
Okay.
Since this is up front,
Sure.
you want that to go forward, so you stick that down in there.
Aha.
And it gets in the track.
I had a feeling, but I didn't want to get it stuck, and then you'd come over here and yell at me for
Oh,
messing up
no.
my board.
Then you get it into the track and you move it up.
Okay. So I need to carry a screwdriver with me.
Yep. And then, so what you want to do is figure out where you want this fin. If you're going single.
I'm going to go single to start with.
Okay, let's just start in the middle of the box.
Okay.
And if you want to loosen it up, you go forward. I put a small box. I didn't want a big ass box in there because I think you're going to find that point.
Right.
So then you just push that down.
But if I want to get looser, you're saying slide it upward. I'll get.
Yeah, it'll give you. I mean, you in a 1/4 inch, you'll notice the difference. You should.
Okay.
So you've got an inch, an inch here, half, 3/4 inch there.
Right.
So
the different.
So then you want to line that up.
And you can see that guy in there. Okay, so you have to toy with it a little bit.
Yeah, you want to line it up. So when you push it underneath there, you want to be looking through that hole.
Okay, I see. Gotcha. So you had to slide it forward, and that seems like it's up a little bit.
Yeah, it'll suck it down.
Okay.
Maybe we gotta go down more. You got it? Yeah.
I think you're right. There it goes. Okay, so the same fin can give me different feels by having the option to slide it up and down.
Yeah.
Being such a in-place kind of shortboarder guy, this is new. And then in addition to that, a fin like this, a little bit shorter. This is a 7.5.
Yeah. So if it feels too stiff, try this one.
Okay, and the 6 1/4, you think this is going to loosen it up because it's just going to be less fin. All right, cool.
But you got a little bit of movement, so before you bail on this fin, move it up. Now, to move it, you're going to want to release that. So you can pop it out. Okay.
Okay. Yep.
So you got to take the screw out.
Sure.
Then you put it where you want it, and then just line it. If you can't get it, do you see how I moved it? I just shook the board so it slide down.
Yeah, that was basic.
But yeah, I think the way you surf, I think you're going to want to try a smaller fin.
Okay. All right.
That's just my opinion.
Yeah, I appreciate that. And so this is going to make it looser than that, probably closer to what I'm used to, is what you're thinking. All right. Well, awesome, Tony. This wave magnet is super cool. Super stoked. All right, got the fin there and the leash. Although the leash is probably going to be a little in the way. And now let's see if we can do the track pad. This is the most stressful part for me.
Okay, let's do this.
So yeah, I would say somewhere in this area, somewhere around there. Yeah, because I want to be all the way.
Yeah.
At least that's what I'm used to.
Okay. Like that?
Yeah.
Close enough to the rail?
Yeah.
Bam.
Yeah. getting the complete value add at TC. If you're a rookie on a new board, it's a good thing to have a shaper in your corner that can help walk you through it and explain a lot of the nuances of different shapes, and then including the accessories that go with the shape. So yeah, super awesome experience.
Okay, we're ready for this one. Bam!
Yeah.
There you go.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Okay, so I got the board into my small little car here, and yeah, it went in sideways. I tried to go through the trunk, and it was long enough, but there's an angle in there that won't let that thing come up through the trunk forward. So looks like I got to get a bigger car. And I guess what I figured out too is that this thing does have a little slot for the fin, so I can pop that bad boy out. Oh, look at that, in case I want to be sexy with it or show off my fin. But I like the fact that it sits inside that thing, because I'm a little rougher with my gear sometimes, so I might end up chipping that thing if I'm not too careful. It'll probably end up getting chipped on the rocks anyways with me, but looking sharp. All right, so I got the new stick in the car. Now I'm headed to my second stop for the day, which is North County Lam. Nick over there, he actually did a ding repair for me end of last week. Thing was done on Saturday. I just couldn't get it, so today I'm going to pick that up, and we're going to take a look at that ding repair, and we're going to maybe peek around, see what else, see what other kind of busted up boards are on that rack. Pulling up. So we got that tail patched up. Looks nice. I mean, gosh, it looks like the thing was almost yellow too. Magically, he did one ding repair. It seems like I can't even see the yellow.
Yeah, he probably scooped out that stuff. With some
cool, right on. So that's nice and good. I've had this thing for like 3 years or something. Oh, of course my phone's blowing up, right?
It's pretty fresh for 3 years.
That's sweet.
Epoxy's good like that.
Yeah, and then these are the other ones you got already done on the rack too?
Yeah, I think he busted most of them out.
Yeah.
So this one.
Yeah, what's going on with this guy right here?
This huge project he took on.
Whoa. Yeah, it's like freaking plaster, like Bondo. Like, so what's going on with this? Is this like just first stage of this thing?
Yeah, we grind it all out, scoop it, get it prepped. Looks like he's doing it in a couple layers to fill it up. We got the box torn out.
Oh my god! I mean, what, this thing freaking hit the rocks at Jaws, or what happened?
Looks like pretty much.
Yeah. Whose board is this?
I'm not sure actually.
Okay. No worries.
I believe if I can recall, I think it fell off a car.
Oh, I was just talking about my fear. I always try to get my boards in the ride. I mean, I have racks and good straps, but it's just something about putting on that one time you forget to strap on the boards when they're just resting on your card. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I've done that one time actually, and I made it at home.
I've made it pretty far, yeah, but I have also paid the price a couple times.
So I'm gonna do it on the hot coat this work twice.
Okay.
Just a real thin one, and then when it starts to get sticky, I'll go over it again.
Okay, cool. And then you're doing this one for wave weapons, it looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're right here at the Whitlock Surf Factory, and we're about to do a hot coat on a longboard. I picked up that ding repair, but see if we can get a little action here. Some live production taking place, and here is the longboard that is going to get the love. Wow, okay, so this longboard is actually a twin fin too.
Yeah, I guess 2+1. There's a center box in there.
Okay.
Kind of didn't have enough resin, but just barely got there.
So you're going to put the center box in after this point.
Yeah, I cut the box out after it's all coated. And it gets grinded down at the end with the rest of the board.
Yeah, is there a reason why you do the center fin later versus at the same time as the side bites?
I don't know, actually. I guess it's just the way it's designed for the game boxes, at least.
Okay.
You know that the future center boxes, you can put them in under the glass.
Okay.
Pretty cool like that. Put a little hair. And this is just a pre-coat, like the real hot coat's going on top of this.
Okay. And how long in between the two steps?
It should go off pretty fast, probably just a couple minutes. And you don't want to wait too long. If it dries completely,
Yeah.
then your 2 layers of hot coat won't stick together.
Oh, okay.
I put a little bit of wax, surface agent in this coat.
Right. That'll help it stick better? Catch?
Yeah, so the 2 hot coats will connect.
Yeah, connect the 2 coats.
Having them peel apart when you go with the sander. It's kind of just like a filler coat, just to get it a little thicker.
Okay.
This next hot coat's going to be like a lot more resin.
Okay. And this is a PU?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Alright, so Sky is preparing a second coat here, and we're going to throw that down in just a minute.
Yeah, it's weird acetone.
Yeah, the second coat, is that has like a little bit of tint in it, or it comes off as a little bluish compared to that first coat, huh?
It's a little thicker, so you can really
see it. Okay.
See the flavor of it.
Yeah.
The resin is, the stuff we get is a little blue.
Okay.
And then it's cool because once you drop catalyst in it, it turns green. That's
Oh,
how
wow.
you know it's activated.
Oh, cool. So actually, it's kind of like your Ziploc baggie. It changes colors.
Yeah. I like about it is it's like chemistry, chemicals.
No, Rusty is not around, right? He's over doing a pickup.
He should be here in a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, this coat, I'm buttering it on pretty thick.
Yeah.
It flows out really good, and it gives me a lot of room to stand. This board's got the strong fabric on it.
Okay.
Sits down.
Is this board ultimately going to be a sanded finish, or is it going to be a glossed?
This one's just a sand.
Okay.
Now that I covered it, doing it diagonal like this equalizes the distribution of the resin from side to side.
Okay, so a little equalization of the distribution of the coat.
Try to get it the same on both sides. Takes a little bit of the extra resin off too. And then I'll just pull it through smooth. Make a nice flow. I like to pretend I'm water and just feel the flow.
Yeah, I guess you're Bruce Lee on.
Voila, just like that.
What's up with this little micro board right here? Is this for Grom, or it's got a really thick tail or something? So is this what's the story on this thing?
That thing is just a little wake surfboard for behind the
Okay.
boat.
Oh yeah, wow. Okay, that's an interesting shape for wakeboarding.
Yeah, they got a completely different design and different techniques for all of that stuff.
Yeah, wow, that's pretty cool.